Meet Esther. She's 11 years old and lives in Liberia, West Africa. Liberia is a beautiful country filled with strong, determined people, but also filled with many challenges, such as education and a lack of clean water. Esther just got home from school and was enjoying a quick game of hopscotch with her friends. But now it's time to draw water. Liberians are very grateful if they can share a well that is nearby and safe for drinking, because some families don't even have clean water anywhere near them, so they're forced to drink bad water that makes them sick or even worse. But using water from a well also means kids spend so much of their time drawing the water. If the well is far away, they could spend 2 to 4 hours every day fetching water. Esther carries gallons upon gallons every morning and afternoon for her family to cook, drink, wash, and clean with. She's lucky she only has to go 1 block for her water. Look how strong and balanced she is, never spilling a drop. But that water wasn't for her family to use. That's the water that Esther needs to wash dishes at her mother's cook shop. A cook shop is kind of like a fast food restaurant that serves homemade food in reusable dishes. And it's a lot of work because someone must wash every dish by hand and make all the food. Esther washes the dishes so her mom Angel can serve the guests. Angel wakes up before the sun rises so she can make rice and soup for her customers in the capital city of Monrovia. Some families need their kids to help in the family business like a cook shop rather than going to school. And school is not free in Liberia. Even the public schools have costs. So this makes a parent choose. What would you choose between feeding your child or paying for their education? This is a major challenge for families. One thing is common in the world: kids get sick. But medical insurance is not common in Liberia, and a family that's struggling for their daily meal has a very hard time saving for medical emergencies. If there is a major sickness, parents often use the tuition money to pay for the medical treatment. Malaria is a disease that comes from mosquitoes that many kids will get, especially in the rainy season. If you are bit by an infected mosquito, you'll get a pretty high fever and chills, and then you must be treated by a doctor and take the medicine. So, if your child gets malaria, do you choose to pay for their education or their treatment for malaria? Esther works hard, and she is thankful that her mom's cook shop and her dad's job allow her to go to school. She does everything she's asked to do because she's determined to go all the way through high school and then to college. She wants to be a journalist. She loves to write stories, and she's seen how the way people tell a story can cause others to act in a good way. She sees that good stories can change the world. Now it's time to sell cold water. Esther's family lives near the busiest marketplace in the whole country. There are always people coming and going, except on Sundays. Did you know Liberia has 2 seasons, dry and rainy, but it's almost always hot. This means that all the people that are coming and going and selling, they get thirsty. Another business that her family is involved with is selling cold water. Bags or sachets are filled with clean water, heat sealed, and put in a refrigerator. Most Liberians drink sachets because they're affordable, easy to find, and safe to drink. Esther buys a big bag of 20 cold sachets, then resells them at a little higher price. If she sells her whole bag, she'll make about 140 Liberian dollars, which is almost $1 in US currency. This is how her family pays for her tuition, school supplies, uniform, and other costs. Esther is tired, but she enjoys talking to people and seeing the activity of the market. You see how much work Esther must do before and after school? If a child is not extremely determined, healthy, and hardworking, they just can't keep up with this workload. By the time a child becomes a teenager, the responsibilities are even more demanding. It is a huge accomplishment to graduate from high school because there are so many challenges for young people. But there is hope. Esther knows she is blessed. She has a lot of friends that don't have this gift, this opportunity as she does. Many kids are being raised by a single parent because one of their parents passed away, making education almost an impossibility. She is so thankful. Her mom and dad are Christians, so she's grown up learning about Jesus at home and in school. Her family has faith that God will provide, so they make her Lutheran education a priority. They sacrifice for her future. She has so many hopes. Hope to tell the world about Jesus through her stories. Hope to change the world. She knows, my hope comes from Him. Truly, He is my rock and my salvation. He is my fortress. I will not be shaken.